Alright guys, I got some more firewood. My fire's died down from last night. I straightened up a little bit in here. Yeah, it was pretty good sleep. I had to keep the fire going. Get some breakfast now. Breakfast fire, gotta get it going. Alright, so I've got half a dozen eggs from a local store before I came out, and some bacon. I used some of this for dinner with my beef because I had a little too much. We'll get that on there. That should start sizzling up pretty quick. Starting to do a little something there. So a couple of, while my bacon is cooking, getting warmed up, a couple of ups and downs of hot tents. So number one, in weather like this, if you come out here with no sleeping bag and just a small wool blanket and expect to be warm all night with the stove, then you're gonna have another thing coming to you, because the stove, unless you have a giant one, which you can't carry, a larger one is just too heavy to carry, or it's too bulky to carry, especially the mileage that I do. If you're car camping, that's up to you, and that's totally different. But once your car's out of gas and you're walking, how far are you going to be able to carry all of your stuff? So this stove is small enough to carry, but if you want to stay warm all night, you're going to be doing what you see me do right here. And that's sticking wood in it all night long. You know, you got to keep putting branches in, and you can't put anything too large. It won't burn well. You can get them a lot larger than this stuff, but this is what I have to work with. So the disadvantage is you know, you definitely have to keep feeding it, and it definitely takes up a pretty good bit of firewood, you know. But when I fill it up, I get a few hours, at least an hour and a half. So if you don't have a sleeping bag that's rated for the temperature, you can survive the night pretty comfortable, but you're going to be awake every hour, every 2 hours, stoking it or either rebuilding it if you slept too long. So the advantage, or one of the advantages, one of the bonuses, is that you have, in this kind of snow and weather, you have a place to get warm, and that's huge. So close this guy up. So that's huge, you know. You can get warm. You can use it like a little sauna. You can really get it hot in here, you know. And we enjoy that a lot. But you know, the romantic notions aside, you're not going to be staying warm with this small stove, you know, constantly. It's something that you can warm up. You can dry your stuff out. You can hang it up in the top up here. Put some strings around in these little tabs like that, you know, and then hang your laundry to dry. You do stay warm while you're you know, getting the firewood and everything. Can you guys hear that? Oh man, I wish you could smell it. So I've got a bag of chopped mushrooms. I chopped them at home. I got the bacon, I got the eggs, some cheese, all chopped up also. I'm gonna throw the cheese in the eggs and throw all that on a bun and have a breakfast sandwich, a Bushcraft breakfast sandwich. This is definitely some Bushcraft bacon, Bushcraft eggs on the hot tent wood stove, and yeah, it's a good morning. Ready to get on with it. After breakfast, I got to break down, and we'll be heading out. I'll come back when the bacon is cooked and I'm ready with the mushrooms. All right, so the bacon is done. Pull that out. No. Alright, so now I got the pot back on. Got my bacon over here. Eggs. Got some cheese to go in with the eggs. And I'm about to start the rest of the mushrooms that I had chopped up. Get some more wood in there. So the key to a hot stove or a hot tent is you got to enjoy fiddling with the fire all the time. If you want to set it and forget it, then you need a house with a wood-burning stove in it. But if you want a place to get warm in the deep winter, good place to stay warm, this is pretty awesome. So with a 0-degree sleeping bag, and this would have a fire at night and in the morning, a cooking fire. You can be warm when you want to, and get in your sleeping bag and let it go out. Not a big deal then. That's the way I like to use it. Sometimes in the night I'll get up if I'm not sleeping and I'll build a fire. Go back to sleep to fire. Alright, so I got the bacon down there, the mushrooms, as Missy calls them, the mushies, are good to go. Alright, let's see. Almost frozen eggs. It's a big boy breakfast right here. Looking good. Now for the old cheese. This is the last of my cheese, the last of my mushrooms, last of the bacon. I still have 2 eggs. Look at that bad boy. Let that firm up a little and we'll be good to go. I said I have some rolls put away. I have to get those out. Make a little sandwich or whatever, just eat it out of the pot. It's gonna be some good grub. Bushcraft breakfast with bacon, mushrooms, eggs, and a roll. The roll is just a little bun from the store, you know. Alright, so I crumbled the bacon in there and I toasted some bread in front of the stove. And you guys can see this has come together nice and firm. Alright, so try to Make me a sandwich here. Then I'll just eat the rest. What do you guys think about that? Oh man. Oh, that's good. Okay.